the Redskins are one of 5 teams that could be compelled to appear on the 2019 edition of Hard Knocks. That would get me back in the fold. A Redskins Hard Knocks coming off this past season, especially with the way the season ended, 4th-string quarterback, stadium debacle, firing the executives, a lot of uncertainty with the quarterback spot heading into 2019. That would get me back on Hard Knocks if it featured the Redskins. I don't really care about the Lions. Do I care about Matt Patricia being late for meetings all the time?
No.
And him being a jerk
all those
to the
other
media?
teams are awful, too.
Yeah, the Raiders,
Well,
Lions.
Gruden might be good.
The Giants might be interesting with Saquon Barkley.
I actually think the Redskins would be, NFL fan base-wise, would be the least interesting team on this.
Yeah.
You might be right.
There's nobody on the team that you care about.
Nationally,
no big personalities. All the other ones could have a somewhat intriguing. Raiders,
Well,
obviously.
Josh Norman has a pretty big personality.
I
But
don't
maybe he's not even
He may
with the
not
team.
be there.
We don't know.
He may not be there.
Giants is a New York team. It's great.
Yep.
Raiders is awesome. 49ers, up-and-coming
Yeah,
team.
but here's what the Redskins have.
Dreamy Garoppolo.
Here's what the Redskins have that the other teams don't have as much of.
Dysfunction.
Drama and dysfunction.
Well, they're not
they've
going
been-
to highlight that.
Yeah, well,
There's
Hold
no
on.
chance. There's no chance. The drama and dysfunction.
Of
I don't
course,
know.
it would be part of the story.
have they done that in
can't
years
do-
past?
You can't do a Hard Knocks with the Redskins and just paint a rosy picture of what happened in the 80s and 90s.
Well,
you have to
no,
talk
it's
about
not
the current day Redskins.
Of course, but there's not going to be like a camera in the meeting where Jay and Manubsky are talking about what
No, probably
what
not.
someone on the defense is saying about their scheme.
Probably not, but they
Like
also
that's
want,
what happened this year.
Yeah, but HBO also wants eyeballs, so they're not going to it's not going to be a rosy piece.
But the
every
Redskins
week.
have been boring the last couple off seasons. Yes, they had the meltdown here at the end of the season with a couple of
Right.
players, but in the off season they've been boring.
Well, all I know is I'd watch it.
Well, of course you'd watch anything.
No,
Any-
because
any of those teams.
some of the years in last 4 or 5, I just didn't have any interest. I didn't watch the Houston Texans. I did watch Cleveland, but I can't tell you who it was the year before Cleveland. Maybe it was Houston. I don't know, but I was out for a couple of years. But I'll tell you what, if they did feature the Skins, I would certainly watch it. Not saying it would be entertaining, but I would watch it. You guys would all watch it too.
We would have to watch it.
Yeah. Be
And
better because it'll be at 11:30 on Tuesday. I think it comes on.
Got DVR,
Or
buddy.
11.
We rolling tape on it every night.
DVR.
Exactly.
Think that's going to be fun? Cutting up clips from it
That's
at
right.
11:30.
You'd have so many clips to cut, so much content.
Do you think Skins fans would be interested in it?
I think they would.
Yeah, but I honestly
think it
think they'd be.
definitely would.
I think they would be disappointed because they would think that there's some sort of light being shown or shine on the front office.
Well, you don't know.
And this-
You don't know how they're going to do it. They got to make it interesting.
Well, I think the Hard Knocks was a big positive for the Browns this year. Even though their coach
Baker.
got fired, they were in the news. People are obsessed with the dumb Browns, and I don't get it. They're one of the most talked about teams in the NFL, and they were all off season because of this Hard Knocks thing
Right.
and Baker,
It's probably because of Baker, yeah.
and just in losing the last couple of years. They've probably got their top 5 team people talked about this year.
I'm kind of with you. I don't understand.
I don't
all the-
understand it.
all the Browns' fascination. Look, are they on the upswing? Yes. Is Baker better than expected? He's better than I thought he would be. I mean, he threw 27 touchdowns as a rookie. That's pretty good. It's pretty solid. And
they won 7 games.
He was languishing on the bench for the first 3 or 4 games. I mean, he did that in limited time.
What, they go 7-8-1 this year? And they were 1-31 the 2 previous years? That's pretty good.
I mean, Hugh Jackson's just a gigantic loser.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
know.
gigantic loser. Maybe you want him on your staff, but you certainly don't want him to be your head coach.
So hold on. Someone's texting, you can decline Hard Knocks if you have a new quarterback or a new coach. Is that true?
No, I don't think a new quarterback. It's a new coach. That's why there's only 5 teams that are eligible to do it.
Yeah.
Because everyone
they're
else
not-
has fired their coaches. So
Well,
if
they're
a
not
coach-
going to have a new coach.
if you don't make the playoffs, or you have your head coach coming back, then they can put you on it. That's why
Right.
it's only those 5 teams.
Gotcha.
Those are the teams that are eligible, or the teams that can be forced to appear.
I don't know how Skins fans feel about it, but I'd be interested in it.
Oh, I would. Watch
I'd be
every
interested in the
episode.
Giants. I think the Giants would be interesting. I think Oakland with Gruden would be interesting. Detroit.
Lions.
No
who
one cares about Matt
Who-
Patricia.
Who cares about them?
If Matt Patricia doesn't get to the playoffs or have, at least 8 wins next year, he's gone after year 2.
I'm praying that happens.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
but,
go.
Patricia's relationship with the media, I think, would be good.
Yeah, maybe.
He seems like a quirky character.
Definitely quirky.
You know what he seems like?
A loser?
An ass.
Yes.
He seems like an ass to me, personally. But that's just me. When you castigate the media for not sitting up straight in your seat, you know what? He can't get fired quick enough for me. 800-636-1067 is the number if you want to weigh in on the Redskins possibly being on Hard Knocks. I believe AWOD wants to weigh in.
I think it'd be a great storyline. You got to remember, we have a Hall of Fame running back who's probably going to come back and be training another guy who they brought in to replace him to be a superstar running back in Darius Geis. That's a huge storyline there.
It is? That's going to bring a
Look how
bunch of
serious-
eyeballs?
look how serious he
You don't
is.
think
What?
that people would love to see all the training Adrian Peterson has done? He's been the best running back of my entire life. I'd love to see all the stuff he does behind the scenes. And there's going to be a QB battle. I mean, it's going to be two numbers, but it's still a competition.
Yeah, but why is it interesting that Tyrod Taylor and Colt McCoy are battling it out?
Any competition in the NFL when they're getting paid that much money is good competition.
You're just a homer.
No, we watched Tyrod last year, and I was butt psyched for the Browns. And then you got the fat coach on the sideline doing hut-hut.
Do you want Tyrod Taylor?
Over Colt McCoy? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's a
I think
possibility.
I think it's basically a lateral move.
That sounds interesting, not at all.
It's such a lateral move. Ty God Taylor to Colt.
I don't know. We'll see.